I was in the middle of a game.
I know, and while your hand-eye coordination is truly impressive, you're done for now.
I had 49 kills. Do you have any idea what it takes to get 49 kills?
Yeah, I'm not really into the whole killing thing. In fact, neither is your dad, which is why he asked me not to let Delia play these games. You see, like any little sister, she just blindly adores her big brother, so if you play him, she'll want to play him. How's that paper coming, by the way?
None of your business.
Oh, that well, huh? Well, you better get to it. Dinner will be ready in about a half hour, so I'll need you to set the table before then.
We're going miniature golfing. Remember how we used to go in New York and I was always the pink ball and you pretend that the giant clown face could talk and you make it say cool stuff?
No.
You have to come.
No, I don't think so. But you guys have fun.
What do you mean? Why not?
Well, for one thing, miniature golf is lame.
You know what? That's okay, Delia. We don't need him. I can make the clown talk.
Never mind. I don't want to go either. It's lame.
Fine. Okay, fine. I'll go.
Cool. I get the pink ball. I got mine in after only 2 turns, and that's almost professional. Right, Madison?
Absolutely.
Excuse me, I'm trying to take my shot.
Nice one, Tiger.
No do-overs.
Kill me now.
Who's that?
Everyone likes her, but it's a secret. Hi, Amy.
Hey, Delia. What are you guys doing here?
Just enjoying everyone's finest outdoor recreational facility.
Hi, I'm Madison, babysitter.
Delia's babysitter.
Real cool, Brown.
You guys want to play with us?
Actually, I think we should all just stay in our own groups. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. Okay, but you'll be behind us all night.
Ephraim, I need to talk to you.
Good. So I need to talk to you.
Madison, please take Delia upstairs and get her ready for bed.
Sure thing.
What were you thinking, talking to Ian about her divorce? I told you that in confidence.
Well, how was I supposed to know? You never told me it was a secret.
Well, I thought it was self-evident. Do you have any idea what kind of hell I went through tonight? I had to listen to her tear my head off for 10 minutes, thanks to you.
I had to play miniature golf in front of Amy and the guy she was on a date with for 10 hours, thanks to you. And I still have a paper due on Monday.
Oh, big deal. And I guarantee you, whatever happened to you tonight, it doesn't even come close to what I had to deal with.
Oh, yeah, because your life is always so much worse than mine.
Oh,
You know
think
what?
my life...
That's it. That's it. I can't believe how you two go on. Is it always like this around here? That was rhetorical, okay? I know the answer to that. Are you even aware that there's a little girl upstairs who can hear every word that you are screaming? Or do you think that this house is made of magic doors that just block out the sound?
Look, Madison.
No, I'm not finished. Okay, now you two are two of the sorriest men I have ever seen. You're worried about what your neighbor thinks. You're worried about some girl you have a crush on. Who is worried about Delia? Or is that why you hired me? Because I have news for you. I can pick up as much slack as you leave behind, but at the end of the day, she is your daughter. And she is your sister, and unless you two start giving her some of the attention that you guys like to save for one another, she is going to rebel like you wouldn't believe. And I'm not going to be the one to stop her. You know, in fact, I might encourage it a little.
Look, I appreciate your being forthright.
Oh, you want forthright? Neighbor lady? She's totally right about you. You never should have said anything. And you're just upset that she called you on it, so you're blaming it on Ephraim. And you. And that stupid paper. Grow up, man. It is just homework. If you worked on it half as much as you whine about it, you'd have a novel by now. Now, I have a life of my own to get back to. I'll be back here same time tomorrow, and I expect to see some new attitudes. Night. Maybe I should have my own key.
Yeah, sure. How about your own room, too?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves, Skippy. What's up, girlfriend?
Nothing.
Uh-oh. Somebody's got a grump on. What's the matter, sweetie? Something happened at school today?
Nothing's wrong. Why is everyone asking me that?
You got any idea what's going on there?
She's a girl. She's moody.
Okay. Well, before we chalk it up to a case of PPMS, have you even bothered to ask her what's wrong?
You just asked her. She said nothing. Works for me.
Did you guys take like a family communication course, or does all this touchy-feely stuff just come naturally to you?
Delia knows if there's something wrong, she can talk to me about it.
Well, what a convenient answer.
Here's a thought. You know that job we're paying you to do? Yeah, why don't you go do that and leave me alone? All right, go cook something healthy.
Ephraim, has anyone ever told you that you have an old soul?
No.
Well, you do. It's an attractive quality, too. Sometimes makes me forget that you're only 16.
Really?
Definitely. But then you act like a spoiled, immature, annoying dolt, and what do you know? You're 16 all over again. I feel like we have sufficiently explored every positive attribute about Eleanor Roosevelt. Frankly, I think she's out.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, that's a bold move if you ask me.
We didn't ask you.
Why, you like her?
Well, she was one of the most impressive first ladies. I mean, she took care of her sick husband, raised kids, and still had time to dedicate to human rights.
Well, you're not pumping up some glorified housewife. If we're going political, I'm way more into Margaret Sanger.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I bet you don't even know who she is.
I don't know who she is.
My little sister is not gonna get up in front of her entire fourth grade class and start talking about birth control, okay?
Have you ever considered that maybe your little sister isn't as shallow as you are?
I still like Mandy Moore the best.
No.
No. Hello.
Okay, let's just agree to keep all superheroes out of the running. Your character should be at least three-dimensional.
Yeah, I'll tell Madison. Bye.
Tell Madison what?
You have to set an extra place for dinner. Linda Abbott's coming over.
Oh, you mean you're setting an extra place for dinner?
No, actually.
Why is she coming?
I don't know. I think she's hungry.
Who's Linda?
No one. I'm going upstairs. I hate this stupid project.
Now wait till she gets to high school. Then she'll know what homework is.
Do you know this Linda character?
She's Dr. Abbott's sister. She just moved to Everwood, I think. What? Well, what's with this little head nod thing?
Man, are you dense? Delia is not upset about her homework.
She's not? Then what? Linda?
Keep going.
Linda and my dad? Yeah, but I mean, she's just another doctor. It's not anything.
Well, Delia doesn't know that. To Delia, she's a woman who's probably the same age as your mom.
Okay, but she's met the lady like once. Why would she think that?
Because kids pick up on things. Maybe it was a look. Maybe they hugged goodbye.
Okay, well, Nina's around all the time. I'm sure she's hugged my dad at some point. Delia never flipped out.
Nina's married with a kid, not a threat.
Yeah, but that, I mean... Wow.
Welcome to the world of complex emotions, Ephraim Brown. How does it feel?
I'm tired.
Hillary Rodham Clinton, Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen have been very successful in many different areas. Aside from all the fabulous contributions they've made to the world of preteen fashion and family sitcoms,
Where's she? I don't see her. She must be up next.
Books,
Who'd she wind
which
up
means that
picking?
they are very
I
smart.
forgot to ask.
Oh,
Do you
and
know
they
Ephraim?
own several jets, which is why I've chosen them as my hero. Thank you.
Thank you, Brittany. That was truly inspiring. Now for our final presentation of the day, I give you Delia Brown.
Come on, just give me a hint. Shh, here she comes.
My hero was born on April 29th, 1958 in Wilton, Connecticut. She wore pearl earrings almost every day and wouldn't take them off, even in the shower. She was tall and beautiful and funny, and her name was Julia Brown. A year and a half ago, she died. But before that happened, she did a lot of amazing things. I'd like to tell you about some of them today.
Hey, happy? You up for a little shrinky-dinking? Pretty fun stuff.
I think I'll pass, thanks.
Look, Ephraim, I made one for you. It's for your car keys, in case you ever need it.
Oh, I get it now. Somebody didn't fare too well at the DMV.
You know, I don't know why they call it a driving test. All they really care about is parking.
I wouldn't worry about it. Lots of guys ride their bikes to junior prom. Maybe your date could sit on the handlebars. So what was it? Too far from the curb or knocked over the cones?
Try both.
Well, parallel parking is my specialty. I could show you if you want.
You realize I'm from New York, right? Which means I'm genetically programmed to be a crappy driver.
It's possible. But I'm a pretty decent teacher. It's up to you.
You should try her, Ephraim. She helped me on my long division, and it really worked. She's like a genius.
You hear that? I'm a genius.
Yeah, all right, sure.
A little laughter! More! More!
I'll never get this. What if I just promise not to parallel park?
Ephraim, relax. You're way too uptight.
I'm not uptight.
Dude, you're clutching so hard right now, your fingerprints have made permanent marks on my steering wheel.
I happen to be deceptively strong, that's all.
You know, growing up, we used to spend our summers at this lake in Maryland. And there was a bluff maybe 15 feet high, and all the kids would jump except for me because I was scared. Anyway, I'm up there, and all I can think about are the rocks and the cold water and the slimy fish that bite, and all of a sudden it just hit me that I'm thinking too much, so I just did it. And my dad flipped, and I got a new CD player, and it was a really cool day.
Wow. Good share.
That story was to tell you you're thinking too much, smartass. Now just slam the sucker into gear and do it. Hey, wait. Before you go, I want you to say to yourself, I own that bitch.
And not now, by bitch, I'm assuming you mean...
Just say it.
I own that bitch.
Louder.
I own that bitch.
Hey, Amy, right?
Yeah, hi.
I used to have that jacket.
Oh, cool.
Hey,
Hey.
what's going on?
Nothing much. What are you up to?
Nothing, really, just hanging out. But do you want to come in?
Actually, I wanted to see if you wanted to come out.
Yeah, sure.
Curfew's midnight. Kidding.
You know, you don't have to wait.
What? Miss all the fun? You pass, I gloat. You fail, I tease.
Oh, so this is really win-win for you.
How's your date the other night?
It wasn't a date. We're just friends.
Ephraim Brown!
Great. Another round with Nurse Ratchet.
Good luck. Don't forget, you own that bitch. Well,
Well, she said your car could use new brakes.
Ephraim,
Oh, and I passed.
you passed.
10 out of 10 on the parallel park.
I knew you could do it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Look, Ephraim, I think you're great, and I like hanging out with you. And I never meant to give you the wrong impression or anything, but, you know, I'm older and employed by your father, and again, older.
I know those gray hairs are blinding me. Look, I'm sorry. I hear you. Won't happen again.
Can we just rewind that and do that the right way?
Sure.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, take 5. So what'd you think?
No, I mean, I think it's good.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe if we could get that hook not to sound like ass.
Be right back. I'm gonna grab a smoke.
Oh, don't go too far. I want to do that one right away again. I was thinking maybe if you were to slow it down as we head out of the verse, it's starting to sound a little punk.
Yeah, but that's what makes it cool.
Can we just try it that way once?
I joined this band because you gave me the impression it was going to be collaborative.
It is collaborative.
No, it isn't. You told me what you thought. I told you what I thought. Now we're doing it your way.
Only if it's better.
If it's better according to you.
No, according to the band, that's how it works.
That's how it works for you. For me, it doesn't work. I'm gone.
Come on, we only have Chuck for an hour.
Oh, you have him for an hour. I quit.
Yeah, but with piano, you can take that and you can use it a million different ways. I need a band. And with Jay gone,
Well, maybe I could help out. Yeah, I could sit in on a session or something.
that's really cool of you to offer, but
No, I could rearrange stuff, whatever.
are you sure you're up for this?
Well, I don't know if it's gonna help, but...
You know what? We could use all the help we could get. I'll call the guys. Thanks, Ephraim.
We sound like every wannabe band from here to Boulder.
Yeah, except some of them sound like they practice. Take 10, everybody.
Hey, man.
Thank God the Mad Genius is back.
You still think you can help us?
Well, right now you're going like this. But why not try repeating the 4 chord after the 5 chord before going back to the 1? More like that. So, you like it?
Yeah.
You were pulled down.
That was great, babe.
You coming over?
Yeah, after I help these guys pack up.
Why didn't you tell me Jay was your boyfriend?
And why should I have told you?
You should have told me because
Because what?
at the DMV I kissed you.
You have a crush. Okay, that's what this is. That's what you have when you're 16. You understand?
Perfectly.
I'm sorry that I upset you, Ephraim. Especially after you were so cool about the band and everything. I handled it wrong. I should have told you.
So why didn't you?
Because here's the thing. You're awesome. You know, you've got it all the stuff the girls are looking for.
But
But you're 16. And I work for your dad, and I take care of your sister. And I'm responsible for you, too.
no, you're not.
Yeah, I am. In a way. Can you just see where I'm coming from? Ephraim, you don't even know me.
I might not know everything about you, but I do know some things. I know how you feel when you sing, because it's how I feel when I play. I know all you really want from this Jay guy is for him to get you, and he never will, because the only thing he's interested in getting is himself. And I know that all this stuff about me being too young is just you being afraid. Because it's easier for you to say that I'm too young than to risk something that's not what you thought you wanted. And most of all, I know that ever since I kissed you at the DMV, every time I've seen you, I've wanted to kiss you again. And I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty certain that you have to. Thought so.
What's up? No, I'm still at work. I'm almost done. Look, Jay, if you don't want to go, it's fine. That's not what I said. You're twisting my words around again. I'm not trying to pick a fight. No, you're the one. No, I didn't. I
If
never
you're
said
gonna
anything.
stand there, help.
Shh.
No, you said that. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'll go to both by myself.
Hey,
Well, if that's what
one gobstopper per bag.
You
One.
know what? Just forget it. You guys almost finished with those?
Almost. Did you get into a fight?
No, that was just...
Jay? Birds? Jay birds. That's something you need to have at your party.
What?
You know, Jay birds. It's a type of bird. Birds. They sing. Singing thematically that links you. With your karaoke and the birds. Your party theme. Anyway, it's just a thought. Whatever.
Hi, Madison. I like your sweater.
Thanks, Delia.
And you don't have any pimples either, which is good.
Thanks. I'm sorry, I've been such a bummer all day. I'm just kind of in a rotten mood.
Why?
Because my plans for tonight fell through. I was supposed to have a date, but instead we decided to break up. I thought you were ignoring me.
What gave it away?
I figured it out when you fled from the kitchen when Jay called. You must be freezing.
No. All right. You want to talk about it?
Not really.
Sure, I'm a really good listener.
I know you are.
So what do you do? Is it just the standard obnoxious behavior or what?
Jay broke up with me because, well, because he felt like I didn't care about him the way that he cared about me. And he wasn't wrong.
Well, that happens.
Yeah, it does. But then he accused me of liking somebody else.
Somebody else. Please tell me it's not the drummer.
No, it's not the drummer.
Good. But there is somebody else.
You know, I didn't think that there was. Because when Jay said it, I told him he was crazy. Me and this other guy were just friends. But then I realized that I get excited every time I know I'm gonna see this particular friend. My stomach gets a little fluttery when he walks into the room. I don't know when that changed exactly. Might have been the first time I saw him play his music. Or maybe it was when he told me how he felt about me. Nobody's ever talked to me like that before. It was like he was 10 years older than me instead of 4 years younger. The clincher was when he kissed me. I don't know. In that moment, I just came undone.
Oh. Unfortunately, your taste in guys leaves a little something to be desired, but if this is what your gut's telling you to do, then I think you gotta go for it. What are you laughing at?
You.
What about? I don't think so. Hello? See? Nobody's home. I told you.
No. I have to get Delia from next door. Your dad could come home any minute.
Your nose is all red.
We can't. We made it packed.
Oh, I can't be tied to some pack when you're standing here looking all cute with a red nose. I'm sorry, I just can't.
We said we wouldn't do anything in the house. What if your dad comes in?
I locked the door.
Like he wouldn't figure that out. The man is a brain surgeon, for God's sakes.
No, don't let the fancy title fool you. He's totally clueless. We could be making out right on top of him. He'd have no idea.
If we don't tell him, he's just gonna figure it out on his own.
He's not gonna figure it out. I'm telling you, he's in his own world half the time. The other day, I spilled soda on the couch, right? He told me to clean it up. Instead, I just waited till he left the room and flipped the pillow over. The man is dense.
No, he's not. You should be thankful to have such a cool dad.
Oh, yeah, sure, he's cool. When you're here, from 6 to 9, come by in the morning. I swear you'll be astounded by his lameness.
Ephraim, we can't. It's wrong.
Okay. I'll tell my dad about us. If you promise to teach me that tongue curl thing you were talking about.
Okay, 5 minutes. Then we get back to Delia.
Dad!
Dr. Brown!
Whatever has been going on between you two is over as of now.
No way.
Completely and permanently. We are going to go back in time before any of this ever happened, and we are going to start over. Is that understood?
This is bull.
Totally. This whole thing was a mistake. It never should have happened. I'm sorry, Dr. Brown.
I think you should go home now, Madison. And Ephraim, go to your room.
How are those potatoes coming? No fingertips in there yet, I hope.
Ephraim, you gotta stand closer to Madison. That way you're both in the little box.
Enough with the camera, Delia.
It's the new tradition, remember? You started it last year. Okay, Madison, you have to look into the camera and tell me what you're grateful for.
Okay, this just needs to marinate for a few hours. And, as far as the turkey goes,
You're not leaving, are you?
I have to, sweetie.
But you said your parents went to Florida for Thanksgiving and you'd eat here with us.
Ow!
Let me see that.
I got it.
You know, I'm fine. Really, it's fine. It's fine. I'm sorry. I have to go. I'm sorry.
But you're coming back, right?
You know, honey, I can't come back anymore. I can't.
So are you back for real?
That's the plan?
So can we go back to how it was before? You're my babysitter.
Well, yes and no. I'm still your babysitter, but it's not going to be exactly like it was before. Sometimes when we're together, I won't be your babysitter, you know?
When Ephraim's around.
Exactly. And I don't want you to be upset with your dad or Ephraim. We're all just going to start over from scratch.
We do that a lot around here.
You know what? I got to talk to your dad for a minute, okay, sweetie? Dr. Brown, I just want to apologize again for everything. And thank you for my job.
Sit down, Madison. Do you remember your first love?
Yeah, of course I do.
Then you remember how it felt when it ended? Ephraim hasn't felt that yet. He's had crushes, some pretty good ones, too. But he's never had a girlfriend. You'll be his first.
Yeah, he told me that. I didn't mean for this to happen. In my head, I know that it doesn't make sense, but I felt it, you know? I guess maybe I should think more and feel less. But maybe I'm naive enough to think that it could work, too. I thought we were watching a movie.
It's on, isn't it?
So, in your world, want to come over and watch a movie really means...
Do you want to come over and make out? Yeah. And for the record, it's not just my world, it's like the law of the universe.
We're not allowed to in the house.
Well, do I look like a man who follows rules? I laugh in the face of danger. I bend to nothing. And we're just watching a movie.
I'm sorry. How many times can I apologize to
1,000
you?
million billion, and I still won't care. You promise.
Honey, it was an accident. I didn't mean
It
for
wasn't
it.
an accident. You kissed her on the lips for like 10 seconds.
Hey, what's going on?
He kissed Linda on purpose.
Sweetie, listen to me. I swear I didn't mean for it to happen. It just...
You promised, and you did it anyway, which makes you a liar.
Delia...
I'll talk to her.
What's this? I didn't order that.
You know what? I'm not really hungry yet. Why don't we watch a movie for a while?
I said mushu chicken. This is pork. I don't eat pork. I'm gonna call him.
Ephraim, do we have to do this now?
You're right. By the time I call them and they switch it, the rest of the food will be cold. That's great. That just sucks.
Okay, what's bugging you? And don't tell me it's the mushu, because no amount of unwanted pork should distract you from a possible makeout session. Especially when there's no possibility of us getting caught.
I wouldn't count on that. I doubt my dad will be able to handle my sister and nature for an entire night. He'll be back.
Why would you say that?
Because I know my dad, and the man has zero communication skills. He's better with Delia, but still.
Did he talk to you at all about Linda?
What about Linda?
His dating her? I mean, you planned this whole trip with Delia. I just assumed...
Well, Delia's younger. She doesn't quite get it yet.
And you do.
Don't start, please.
This isn't about your age. This is about your dad dating somebody for the first time since your mom died. You're not supposed to just get it. You're supposed to talk about it.
Nothing to talk about.
You know, I hated every guy my mom brought home after her divorce.
My dad's not divorced.
I know, I'm sorry. That came out wrong.
It's no big deal. I didn't think he'd want to start dating so soon. He does. It's weird. I'm over it.
So your dad talks about dating for the first time in your entire life, doesn't ask you how you feel about it, and you've emotionally processed this in less than 30 seconds. That's impressive.
What do you want me to do? I'm not going to tell him how to live his life. You know, if he thinks he's ready, then I should be too.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You know, you can not be okay with it and still support his decision. And if you feel like you can talk to him about it, then you should. But if you can't, then talk to me. Because chances are, if you're feeling gloomy, I can do stuff to cheer you up.
This is good. Just this. Sorry, I'm late.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I needed to study. This seemed like a clean, dry, well-lit place.
Let me try this again.
Relax. I just came by to prove a point.
Which is...
Well, you kind of already proved it by looking around to see who could see us right now. Look, how much time do we spend together?
A lot.
How much fun is that?
A lot.
Good answer. Now, here's a tough one. How many times have we successfully had fun outside the confines of my father's property?
Not a lot.
Try again.
Never.
Exactly. Okay, we're great. You and me, I mean, we like the same dumb movies. You laugh at my stupid jokes. You even pretended to like my dumb comic books, and don't think for a second that I didn't appreciate that. But, you know, we're great as long as we're in this bubble and nobody can see us, which has its charm. But we've been at this 6 weeks, and I still haven't met your roommate.
Well, she's a total bitch.
Okay, but if we're gonna be more than two people who sneak away to far-off movie theaters and make out in an ugly car 4 afternoons a week, you're gonna have to get over it.
I guess I'm not holding up my end of being the mature one in the relationship.
Now, relax, you're 20. Not Barbara Bush. The maturity expectation is pretty low. Hey, why don't you come out with me on Saturday night? There's this wrestling thing at County it's supposed to be can't miss.
At County. I swore once I graduated I'd never walk those halls again.
Okay, well, we'll think of it as an experiment. We'll go for 1 hour, no conspicuous hand-holding or anything.
Sounds swell.
Really?
Do your homework.
Hey, Senior Walker.
Órale, Senor Brown, ¿qué hace? Madison?
Oh my God, Josh.
Josh?
I heard you were teaching here. He took me to the prom. He was this cool senior, and I was a completely clueless freshman.
So how do you two, know each other?
I work for his dad, you know, babysit for the family, pay bills.
Look, I have to chaperone, but it was great to see you.
So you were my Spanish teacher's prom date.
Let's just find some sense.
Ephraim, you came.
Yeah, you know, school spirit, raw.
Oh, I don't know if you've met Tommy. Tommy, this is Ephraim, Tommy.
How you doing? How you doing, man? You've met Madison, right?
Yeah, once. You guys find seats yet?
No, we're just looking around.
You can sit here if you want.
No, you can't stay long. Got to get her back to campus.
Really soon, actually.
Look, I have a feeling I screwed up. Just wanted to be sure.
Be sure.
I'm not going to stand here and try to defend what I know is stupid. I'm just going to say that I'm sorry, mean it, and stick with it. I just wanted to introduce you to my world.
You weren't introducing me. You were using me and flaunting me, and it was embarrassing and adolescent and exactly like you said it wouldn't be.
Look, I just don't want our lives to be totally separate anymore. We've been at this for weeks, cooped up, trying to keep it a secret, and all I want to do is shout your name from the rooftops.
Please don't.
Oh, don't worry. Rooftops are a lot lower in a mountain town. It's much more dramatic in New York. Look, all this secrecy is making me feel like you don't want to be in this. It really helped me to know that you were ready to be okay with this.
I am. But
But
I'm not ready for other people not to be okay with us. You know, I don't hide you because you're a constant embarrassment. I hide you because even if it doesn't feel like it, we're doing something wrong.
so what?
So we get that this is different, but not everybody else will. You might not like me lying to my old prom date about us, but as your teacher, he has a legal obligation to make a phone call if he suspects something. How about we figure us out first before we force ourselves onto the world?
All right, but can we kiss and make up now? Because I'm on the clock.
Good play.
What's wrong? You hated it. You hated it, didn't you?
No, not at all. It was,
Bad? Really bad? I knew it.
don't be crazy. It was great. It was, I mean, in the middle, you were really rolling there. Kind of Tom Waitsy, right?
Oh, you got that?
How could I not?
Oh, God, you're dying, aren't you? You're really embarrassed.
It's amazing. I love it. And the band's gonna freak out over it.
Well, you want to show it to the band?
Obviously. Come here, you. Ephraim, perfect timing. We're just wrapping up.
You should have told me the truth. I could have handled it.
What are you talking about?
Instead, I come all the way down here and I end up looking like an idiot in front of your ex-boyfriend, which is hard to do considering he has the IQ of a potato.
Hey, slow down. I have no idea.
The song. You never showed it to him. You never planned on showing it to him. Instead, you lied to me. Why?
I don't know.
Oh, that's good. Thank you. That's really helpful.
I'm sorry. I never should have said that I would show the band the song because you're right. I wasn't going to.
So you hate it?
No, I'm not comfortable sharing that stuff, especially here.
Why? Because of Jay?
Because of everybody. Because it's a little embarrassing. This is coming out all wrong.
No, I get it. It's embarrassing. I embarrassed you. I'm sorry. I'll leave before I do it again.
It's not you, Ephraim. Can we talk about this?
No, I get it. It's cool. I'll see you later. Sitting in the middle of your garage with my eyes closed. As far as apologies goes, this one leaves a lot to be desired.
1 second. Okay, open.
Oh, you're giving me back the song that I wrote for you. That's nice. I mean, that's how you say I'm sorry? Then you suck at this.
Look closer, dumbass.
Ooh, there's lyrics here? I didn't write any lyrics.
I know. I did. It's what I spent the last 24 hours doing, which is why I didn't call you yesterday.
Wait, you wrote lyrics for me?
Yeah. You're amazing, Ephraim. You surprise me almost every day, but I'm not gonna lie, you freak me out sometimes, too. And when you gave me that song, it blew my mind in a good way, but also in a scary way. It's like every time I've caught up to you in terms of how much you're into this, us, you race ahead of me again.
Are you saying I like you more than you like me?
No, I'm saying that you put 1,000% of your energy into this relationship, and I'm not used to that. I want to catch up to where you are. But in order for that to happen, you're gonna have to slow down a little.
I guess you're right. I mean, I can be a little overeager. I don't have to put 1,000% into this. I could do 800, maybe 850.
Well, that would help me a lot.
And that's what I'll do.
Now, will you do me one more favor and play that song you wrote for me? Is it the lyrics? You hate them. They suck.
No. It's not the lyrics. It's this song. It's bad. Look at this intro. What was I smoking when I wrote this in this bridge? Are you kidding me? Do you have a pen?
You're out of your mind, Brown.
That's a good thing you didn't show this to the band, because I never would have been able to show my face around here again.
Oh my God, the band. I told them to take 5 like half an hour ago. Guys, we could start up again. Let's go.
All right.
You want to hang out for a while? I was like having your ear around.
No, I got this Spanish thing that I gotta finish up. But what are you doing later?
Nothing. Want to grab dinner?
Actually, I have an Overeaters Anonymous meeting.
You know, sex isn't just having a place to yourself.
I know that.
No, you don't. I mean, I don't know why sex is so complicated, but it is, and it's something that I have to talk about before it happens, not during. And then there's you. One way or another, you're gonna remember your first time for being wonderful or for being a disaster.
Which was it for you? You got scarred.
Alex Bracco. We went to Camp Lenape together for 10 years. From the time we were campers who'd hold hands to the counselors who'd lock themselves in the boathouse during free swim. Our last summer together, Alex told me that he was waiting until he was in love to have sex and that he was in love with me.
Nice one.
Anyway, we met that night in the woods behind the tennis courts. He brought this thin sheet for us to lay on. It was so thin that I could feel every twig and rock beneath us. This is a sharp branch.
Ouch.
The whole thing was crazy. I just remember being so excited before he came to pick me up. My girlfriends were over. They were helping me pick out what to wear. It all seemed so surreal. And then I was there, and it was happening. And it was scary and uncomfortable. Not just physically, but it was like suddenly everything was different. Except for me, I didn't feel different enough for that to be happening to me. That's exactly how it felt, like it was happening to me, and I was watching from someplace else, not actually being a part of it. Finally, I just wanted it to be over, and it was.
That doesn't sound very nice.
Yeah. It's funny, I haven't thought about that night in a long time.
Is it weird for me to say that I wish I was there? I mean, not in a freaky, I like to watch kind of way, but I can't stand the thought of you being unhappy, even if it is in the past. Oh, my arm. I don't know what to do with my arm.
Just leave it there.
No, it's asleep.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go. Come back. Thank you. Having a little trouble.
Sorry,
No.
weird belt.
Yeah.
I got it.
Thank you.
Did you buy condoms?
Yeah, my bag.
Are you okay?
No, I can't do this
Can we
right
slow
now.
down?
No, I can't do this right now.
Oh, did you?
No, It's not funny. Okay.
No, of course it's not. I don't care. I don't care.
Okay,
it's
I
fine,
can't.
sweetie.
I gotta go. So I thought of a bright side.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. The condom didn't have a chance to break.
They look better when they're all blendy like this. And don't change the subject. I want to hear more about this competition.
That's no big deal. Just a contest.
It's a huge deal, and I so wish I could be there, but our band has a first paying gig this weekend.
You do? Since when?
I just found out. I was going to tell you.
Well, that's awesome. I can't miss that. I'm gonna be your roadie/groupie, and at the end, I'll hold up a lighter for an encore.
Don't be crazy. Okay, you're going to kick ass at your thing, the band's going to kick ass at our thing, and then we'll get together, tell each other about it later.
Oh, sort of an ass-kicking debriefing.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Carrie, it's going to kill you.
Oh, not if I tell her that you did it.
Oh, that's bold. Very bold.
I love you.
I'm going to go get the iron. I know this trick. Now they want us to play every weekend for the next couple months. Isn't that incredible?
That's great.
Oh, and the owner said that he could probably get a couple people to come out and listen to us because he has these unbelievable connections from when he lived in LA.
That'd be huge.
Yeah. Oh my God. I've been all about me since the minute you walked in the door. I haven't even asked about your concert. I'm sorry.
No, your story is way better. Trust me.
Well, how was it? You killed, didn't you?
There was definitely some dying involved. I sort of didn't play.
What happened? Did you get sick or something?
No, it wasn't so much sick as it was the all-night drive from Boulder back to your house and back again. Kind of wrecked me.
You drove back here when? Why?
Forget.
No, I don't understand. Why did you come back here?
Well, I figured that I probably really freaked you out with the whole I love you thing, that, you'd be obsessing about it. But you obviously weren't, because I came back here and I saw you and you were fine.
Wait, you saw me and you didn't come in?
Well, I didn't want to be like the crazy person barging in. Though I'm probably not helping my case too much by telling you all this.
Wow, this is,
Yeah, horrifying? I know.
it's just a little crazy, Ephraim.
That's what the voice in my head kept telling me the entire drive back to the hotel.
I should have said something. When you said it, it just caught me off guard, and I didn't want to say anything, like, reflexively, if that's a word. I don't know what I'm saying
It's okay.
right now.
It's all right.
I wasn't planning on ignoring it, or you. I just didn't want to say anything at first because I wanted to process it. I wanted to figure out how I felt. I never thought that you would drive all the way back here.
Look, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I am worried.
Look, I was just excited about, last weekend and everything. It's not like I'm psychotically in love with you or anything. Do you think we could just maybe rewind the last couple days? Just go back completely?
I don't think it works that way, Ephraim.
Right, toothpaste. Tube, forgot. You think we could maybe just pretend? For now, at least.
Yeah, I guess we could do that.
Okay.
So you're gonna be famous, like where you get to make music videos and Pepsi commercials and stuff?
I think it's a little early for that, sweetie. I mean, this manager guy, he might not even like us. Although Jay said that he loved our tape.
Jay found him.
Well, yeah, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. No, I would just make sure he was a real manager before you got too invested. He might just be one of Jay's stoner buddies who decides he wants to manage a band today. Tomorrow he'll be raising alpacas in Oregon.
What's an alpaca?
You know, actually, the guy used to rep Toad Wet Sprocket and a lot of other college bands before they hit, and Jay is using pretty much every connection he's had since, like, grade school to get him to come and see us, so you might want to cut him some slack.
Yeah, sure. Relax.
That's what my friends say.
Man, check out the legs on the singer. That chick is hot.
I'm going to stay. You had your say. I'm taking day by day.
Hey, can I get a drink?
Thank you so much. You guys are great. Thank you.
You were amazing.
Really?
Amazing. Yes.
God, that felt great. It's good.
It was. Very tight. I'm Glenn.
Hi. Thank you so much for coming.
Good to be
Hey,
here.
man.
Hey, Jay. Great stuff, man.
Yeah, but I mean, she's the star, right? I mean, come on. Is this not star quality? I think it is.
Ephraim, are you drunk?
I got us a table at the shoot. You want to grab a drink with
Yes, abso-frickin-lutely. You coming?
Who is this kid?
Okay, you are drunk. I need to get you a cab.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'll sober up the next place we go. Where are we going?
Ephraim, you can't come.
Why? Okay, why? Why do I always feel like I'm begging with you? Does that feel that way to you?
Can you please not do this right now?
No. I'm serious. I tell you that I love you, and not only do you not say it back, but you basically you start avoiding me. Are you avoiding me?
That's not what's happening.
Okay, fine. Then tell me what's happening. I can't figure out. I'm dying here. Just tell me what.
Matt, let's go. Robin's loading the van. We'll take my car.
Okay, I need a minute.
Is that what this is about? You dumping me for the hair model?
No, stop. You're drunk.
And ugly.
All right, back off. We're having a conversation here.
Well, actually, it seems like she's trying to get out of a conversation. So why don't you be a good little high school boy and take the hint?
Ephraim! Ephraim!
What are you doing here?
They wouldn't let me come inside to see you. What happened? They put you behind bars?
No, just a holding cell.
Oh my God.
Look, I'm sorry, Madison. I'm so sorry. I never meant to ruin your big night. I wanted to be there for you. I did, because you mean so much to me. I love you. I know that you don't feel the same way about me, and you never will, but...
This is so out of control. I don't even know what's happening anymore.
What, tonight? Or...
I mean, with everything, it wasn't supposed to. We weren't supposed to be. This is just so serious now, and I wasn't planning on that. I don't think that I'm ready for that.
With anybody? Or just me? You should probably get back. It's getting late. Anne's probably waiting for you, the manager.
Can we talk tomorrow?
Yeah, of course. Of course. Madison. You were amazing tonight.
Thank you.
We got you. Oh my God, your face is so red right now.
Wait, when? How did you do?
You know, I toil.
And I get by with a little help from your friends.
Wait, you knew about this?
All part of my master plan.
So, we're not going to any concert?
There is no concert. It's a good thing you look stuff up.
Oh my God, I can't believe you.
Naz, come here, Natty got you. We're out of beer, people. This party's on the move.
Come on, we're going to the rhythm room.
That's okay. No ID, remember?
Don't worry about it. Minnie can get you in. She was great at stuff like that.
That's all right. I'd rather not get carded in front of all those people. It's stupid, but...
I don't have to go.
Are you kidding? No, go. It's your birthday. Have fun. I got a math test tomorrow anyway.
I wanted to spend tonight with you.
Well, so did I, but... Here we are again.
Let's go, birthday girl. Cat's here.
Call me later, okay? I didn't want to open it without you.
I'm sorry. I just had to go.
You're not the one who should be sorry. It's me. I shouldn't have gotten so drunk. I didn't realize I was...
Are you kidding me? It was your 21st birthday. I think it's allowed. In fact, I think it's mandatory. You want to go first, or should I?
I will. I can't.
Well, at least we tried. And then at the end of the day, we really tried.
I know. I just wish that there was something that I could change or that we could change. I mean, if there was anything that we could actually do to save this thing, I'd do that. In a heartbeat, you know that, right?
If only my parents had had sex 4 years earlier. Damn them.
You're the most amazing guy, Ephraim.
Please, don't do that. Please.
I have to. There's a part of me that did fall, really truly fall. And I know you didn't feel it, and I'm sorry that you didn't, but it was there, and I need you to know that and believe it. Here.
No. For you.
I can't. I know that if I open this, it's gonna be perfect. It's just gonna make me sadder, because you're so perfect, so I can't.
You want to tell Delia, or should I?
Delia.
No, I mean, I can tell her if you want me to. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll come by later or tomorrow, maybe. Figure out what to say. Gotta go.
Salad's ready.
Tables ready.
And I am ready to eat. Or not. What's going on here?
Ephraim fired Mrs. Hammerhead.
Hi, Dr. Brown.
Wait a minute. When? How?
Over the phone this morning. No, but no, don't worry. I mean, everything is cool. We talked about it, and it's fine. She's gonna do her job. I'm gonna do mine. We're gonna maintain a strictly professional relationship, so everybody will be happy.
I'm not happy.
Oh, you will be. So I'm gonna go wash my hands. Call me when dinner's ready.
I'm sorry, I thought he talked to you.
You know what, Madison? In this situation, there is a very fine line between maturity and stupidity, and I'm not entirely sure which side of that line you two are on right now.
I know. At first, it seemed crazy to me, too, but he genuinely felt bad about... And the new woman just sounded so awful. No offense, it just didn't seem fair.
Yes, and I certainly appreciate all the concern for that situation, but I don't want somebody using that situation to affect change for some other situation, if you know what I mean. So if you two are trying to get back together again...
No, we're not. Honestly, I am here for Delia. I think it'll be okay.
Dad, look. Madison let me make Jell-O that looks like a brain. Isn't it gross?
Yes, honey, it's very gross.
Is it soup yet?
It's meat. It's never gonna be soup.
Unless it's stew.
Oh, sorry. I thought I turned that off. Hey. Yeah, I got the change. I can't talk now. Call you later. Bye.
Jay?
Just band stuff. Sorry.
That didn't take you too long.
Excuse me?
Nothing. Forget it.
It was about practice tomorrow.
Yeah, whatever.
How could you think that I would...
Who else wants salad, Ephraim?
No, actually, I think I'm gonna take home.
But dinner's already done.
It's okay. I'll go.
No, you should stay. Seriously, invite Jay. You guys could all have a good time hanging out together.
All right, that's enough. Okay? Now, this doesn't seem to be the business agreement that you two had talked about.
No, it's fine.
No, it's not fine. You can't even see fine from here. Now, it was a very nice effort on everyone's part, but it has become very clear to me that we need to reevaluate this agreement.
No,
Yes, we do. I'm sorry if I have to put my foot down, but I should have done this 6 months ago. I knew how this was going to end back then. I told you both. I wish someone had listened to me.
What do you mean, someone? Did you talk to Madison behind my back?
No, I didn't talk to her about you. I talked to her about the two of you. I told her my concerns.
You told her we wouldn't work out.
Look, I wanted her to fully appreciate what she was getting herself into, the possible repercussions.
Repercussions?
It's not what you think, Ephraim.
And you never told me about this? I can't believe you.
You're making a bigger deal about it than it actually was.
What could be a bigger deal than my girlfriend and my dad talking about me behind my back like I'm some kind of child? How could you do that to me? Both of you.
It was a pretty bad fight tonight.
I've seen worse. But, yeah, it was pretty bad.
I'm sorry it happened in front of you like that. You should know that sometimes people say things they don't mean when they're upset.
We don't. You know, Brittany thinks she's my best friend, but she's not really. You are.
You're mine. You know I love you, girly girl.
I love you too. But
what is it, sweetie?
it's just that I love Ephraim too. And since he's my brother and we're related and everything, I have to love him more.
I understand.
And I think that when you're here, it makes him sad. And not just normal sad. Really, really sad.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him that sad anymore. So, I'm gonna have to let you go, Madison.
Is it just me, or is that one Susie exactly like Jerry from Survivor?
Yeah, but that's Cheryl. She's just pure evil. I saw her steal Nikki's lipstick and replace it with an ugly one.
That's low.
Yeah, but the worst was that when Mindy trying to get dibs on the first dance.
Oh, I thought she was gonna whip out a contract.
All right, I'm on Snack Patrol. You on drinks?
Ephraim?
Madison, what are you?
Just getting some munchies. Studying for finals.
Of course.
So, prom.
Yeah, you know, whatever.
Did you get Mr. Hollenbeck's limo?
No, we got something else. Bigger but weirder.
It's great.
That's the kind of thing that will be great when you're telling the story at 35.
Did you bring a date?
Yeah.
Ephraim, do you think we should get Slurpees for the
Hey, Amy. You look beautiful.
Thanks. I will go get these.
No, I can go.
I gotta go, so.
No, wait.
No, that's okay. I'll get these.
I'll see you later, Ephraim. Dr. Brown?
Madison. Is everything all right?
I don't know. I think I might need your help.
Help with what?
I'm late. I've been late.
Is that unusual for you? How long?
I don't know, a couple weeks. I took one of those tests at home.
What did it say?
I wanted to make sure, so I came. I'm sorry if that was wrong. I want to tell Ephraim, but I want to make sure first.
He doesn't know?
No.
I thought that maybe you two were. I wasn't sure, but I thought that.
We were.
I hoped you were being careful.
We were.
Well, we have pregnancy tests here. We can go in my office and find out in a few minutes, but first I need to know something from you.
There was no one else.
You look tired.
I'm not sure that I slept since I left here.
Me neither. Have you thought any more about what you want to do?
I haven't thought about much else. I'm still not sure.
Well, you don't have to be right now. You can take some time and we can figure it out. I promised that I'd help you, and I meant it.
I think I need to talk to Ephraim before I decide. What did he say?
Nothing.
I don't understand.
He doesn't know.
You haven't told him.
No, and I don't plan to.
What?
I don't want him to know that you're pregnant.
He would want to know. He deserves to know.
That's true. But it really doesn't matter. I'm going to tell you something, and you may not understand it, but that's fine. You don't have to. Just listen. Ephraim lost enough of his childhood when his mother died. But I got lucky. He got lucky. He somehow managed to salvage that innocence. If he hears this now, all that innocence is gone. And it will be the end of a childhood that isn't finished yet. Don't do this to him. Please.
Listen to me, Madison. Whatever you choose to do, if you want to end the pregnancy, if you want to keep the baby, I will pay for it. I will support you. I will see to your comfort and security. Whatever you want, for as long as you want it. But Ephraim is not to know.
I think that this is a mistake.
Fine. Let it be my mistake.
How? How could I do that?
You go.
Dear Dr. Brown, I've decided that I can't take your money. These last 2 months in Denver have been more difficult than I ever thought possible. But I've come to a decision about this baby, and I need to move forward with it on my own. You can no longer be a part of this. There are so many things I wish I could undo, but most of all, I know that I should never have come to you in the first place. I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't contact me anymore. Madison.
Dr. Brown.
Mindy, I think we met once.
Madison's not here.
Are you guys moving?
You shouldn't be here.
I know.
No, you don't. You don't get it. She trusted you. You were like a father to her. I don't know if you know anything about Maddie's family, but her dad took off when she was a kid. And her mom's kind of a religious zealot, so again, you can imagine how well she took the news about the pregnancy, which is why she came to you first. I told her you wouldn't be the most objective person in the world, but she defended you. She said you were a good man. She said you would help her.
I have tried to protect Madison from day one, and I'm going to continue doing that. That is why I'm here.
That's not why you're here. You're here because you want to know if she kept the baby or not. You're just trying to cover your ass. And I'm not going to help you do it. I told her to call Ephraim. I told her he deserved to know the truth about the pregnancy and about what kind of man his father really is.
Mindy.
And I don't know if she did or not. I just thought you'd want to know.
You've been practicing.
I don't even know what to say. How are you? What are you doing here?
I live here now. I work nearby. Forget about me, though. What are you doing here?
I'm applying to schools. Yeah, I came in to do that.
Juilliard, you got an audition.
Yeah, my dad and I came in for that, so it's kind of cool.
Your dad's here with you.
Yeah, I was supposed to meet him like 10 minutes ago, but you should totally come with me because he would love to see you.
Oh, I can't. I'm working.
Oh, there he is right now. Dad! How random is this, right? She lives here now. Can you believe that?
It's good to see you, Dr. Brown.
So come on, blow off work and come with us.
I can't, really.
All right, okay, so breakfast tomorrow. Sound good? There's so much I want to catch up on.
Yeah, me too. Okay, call me.
Madison, this is Andy Brown. I know you have no reason to say yes, but I'd like to see you.
Where is he?
He went to practice for a few hours. Listen, I know you're going to see Ephraim tomorrow.
Save it. Really. I listened to you once, and it was a mistake. I spent the last year regretting the fact that I didn't tell Ephraim the truth. I'm not gonna make that mistake again.
I know. I want you to tell him. For a year now, there hasn't been a day that's gone by that I haven't thought about what's happened to you. Wondering how I could have done that. What you decided to do with the baby.
I'm not gonna tell you what I did.
Good, don't. I don't deserve it.
You don't even get it. I was broke and pregnant, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't have anyone I could trust except for you. And you sent me away thinking that your money would make it all better.
Yes, I did. I made a terrible mistake with you, Madison, and I am so sorry. I thought I was protecting Ephraim, but I was just putting more lies between us.
When I left, it was hard. And there were times when I didn't know if I had the strength to make it. Turns out that I did. I came here tonight to tell you that. That was all.
So, how'd you end up in New York? Did you finally transfer to NYU?
No, I'm actually not in school right now. I take too much time away from my waitressing job, right? I don't know. ECC was just starting to feel like a stall. Taking classes didn't really matter. The people who didn't want to do much with themselves just wasn't my lifestyle anymore.
But you outgrew your beer bong.
Exactly.
So, what's your lifestyle like here?
Well, my older brother lives here. He's got this great apartment in the village. My job isn't terrible. The people are, well, they're all pretty much directionless 20-somethings who've dropped out of various community colleges. We've kind of got a support group going.
Well, I mean, that's good, right? And not terrible is still technically better than terrible. Plus, you probably got way more time for your music now.
Yeah, I haven't actually done much with that since I left the band. I've been taking some time. It's good, really.
Yeah, I mean, sounds good. Yeah. Are you okay?
It's just not what you expect, you know?
What's not?
Life after high school. I mean, I know you think you had it figured out when you pick your major and you pack your bags, but it's not as easy as that. I mean, sometimes I look at the life that we choose for ourselves when we're, what, 17? Seems crazy. I mean, how do we know what we want then? What if something terrible happens? Who can predict that? Where's the plan B? There are all these people out there that are living the plan B, just confused, second-guessing.
Do you want to tell me about it?
I don't know if I should.
Look, things aren't going that great for you right now. I mean, I get it.
But you don't.
So explain it to me.
I didn't just leave Ephraim. I got pregnant. They're really nice people, Ephraim.
Who? Sorry. Who's nice?
Mr. and Mrs. Wagley. I met them when they came to the hospital.
They're the ones who took the baby.
They're the adoptive parents, yeah. And you would like them, I swear.
No, stop. I don't want to hear about them yet. Okay.
I'm sorry.
So, you had a baby. You had our baby.
I thought about not having it. I planned on not having it, but then, I couldn't. I don't know why.
Where was I when you found out? I mean, when did you find out?
It was last summer.
So I was already gone. I mean, I was already here in New York for the summer program.
No, I found out before you left.
So I wasn't even a factor?
Of course you were.
No, I mean, obviously I wasn't. You got pregnant. I got you pregnant, and you didn't even tell me. Did you think I was too young or too stupid?
No.
Then why would you do that to me? Why wouldn't you come to me?
I don't know.
I would have done something.
I know that.
I would have been there for you. I would have done anything.
I know that.
It's like I don't even know who you are.
Please don't say that.
You're not the person that I thought I was in love with. You're not even a fraction of that person. You're just...
I know.
No, you don't know, okay? You have no idea. You didn't just take away this baby from me or this decision or whatever it is you think you took away, okay? You took away a year of my life that I spent with somebody that I can't even look at now. Every memory is just gone.
I'm so sorry, Ephraim. I hope that you can find it in you to forgive me.
Hey, it's Madison. Leave me a message and I'll call you back.
Hey, sorry, I wasn't totally expecting this number to work. It's me. Well, it's not me. I mean, it's Ephraim. You probably have another it's me by now. You know, I was just thinking about you today. Well, I mean, actually, I was thinking about everything a lot lately. I mean, you were a big part of my everything, so. Mainly, I was, well, I just wanted to apologize for the way I acted in the coffee shop that day. I realize now how incredibly painful that must have been for you. I mean, not the me leaving part, but the you telling the truth part. And, you know, I didn't handle it very well. I wish I could have done better. A year late, but... Anyway, I hope that you're well and that you're happy, at least as happy as we can be, right? And really, this message is getting very long, and I'm going to hang up very shortly, but I just wanted to say sorry and to thank you for everything.
This place looks so different from when I used to live here.
It went under new ownership this year.
Yeah, it looks great. Do I order here or?
You can order here and sit anywhere you like. We'll call your name.
I'll take a club sandwich and a coffee.
Great. What's your name?
Madison. Ephraim, hi. It's Madison. I'm in Everwood. I'm at Mama Joy's right now. Actually, it's not Mama Joy's anymore, which you probably already know. Anyway, I got your message. I know that it was a while ago, but I was hoping that I could see you. So give me a call, okay?
Madison. It's Ephraim.